Lucasfilm's Dave Filoni has a deep love of Norse mythology, and it had a massive influence on the villains of Ahsoka, as revealed by Shin's actress. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Dave Filoni draws inspiration from Norse mythology for the villains in Ahsoka, reflecting the coexistence of opposing forces. Ivana Sakno's portrayal of Shin captures the internal conflict between darkness and light within the character. Sakno's interpretation of balance mirrors the delicate balance between light and dark in the planet Paradia and the Mortis gods. Dave Filoni loves Norse mythology, and it transformed the Ahsoka show's villains. Dave Filoni, the showrunner for Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, The Mandalorian, and Ahsoka, is a big fan of Norse mythology. Ivana Sakno, the actress who plays Shin Hati, revealed in a recent interview that Filoni was heavily influenced by Norse mythology when making her and Ray Stevenson's characters, and when giving them direction on how to play the master apprentice do. Speaking to StarWars.com, Sakno reveals Filoni gave herself and Stevenson a book on Norse mythology, The Children of Odin. As she explains, the first story is about two wolves, Hati and Skoll, chasing after the sun and the moon. As Sakno describes it, the story has this perpetual cycle of chase that reflects the transient nature of life and the coexistence of opposing forces. Unsurprisingly, Filoni chose to name these characters after the two wolves. Both are chasing something. Balin Skoll is chasing the gods of Mortis, avatars of the aspects of the Force. What Shin is chasing is more obscure, but it is clear that she is trying to find her place. Sakno captures this coexistence of opposing forces, as she calls it, perfectly in her portrayal of Shin. Not only does Shin mirror her light side counterpart, Sabine Wren, but she also has a duality within herself. This is shown through the expression on her face when Ahsoka offers to help her. There is a clear conflict in her face as she struggles with being who she believes she should be, dark and powerful, and the good side of her. The side of her that longs for connection after being abandoned and believes in honor is constantly in tension with the side of her that craves power and greatness through any means necessary. During the interview, Sakno further reflects that in every shadow there is light, and in every light there is shadow finding its quiet home. This interpretation fits perfectly with Paradia. The planet itself follows a delicate balance due to its connection with the Mortis gods. The gods of Mortis encapsulate the different sides of the Force, the light side, the dark side, and the neutral side that balances the two reflected in the daughter, the son, and the father. Sakno's understanding of darkness and light existing together in one entity mirrors the balance between the Mortis gods that govern the Star Wars universe as a whole, but seems particularly powerful on Paradia. It will be interesting to see what happens to Shin going forward. While Balin Skoll will likely not return due to the unfortunate passing of actor Ray Stevenson, Shin could still meet the Mortis gods. Given that the Mortis gods were teased at the end of Episode 8, Ahsoka Season 2 would likely feature a confrontation between them and Ahsoka Tano, Sabine Wren, and Shin Hati.